Crazy. Like I definitely am like in business with people, and I'm like signed to Interscope and Polydor, and I work with a lot of people, but like I'm very, very hands-on, and like I feel like my energy is really the energy driving this, you know? So it's like I pick the beats, I write the lyrics, you know, I choose the outfit, like I choose the picture, I choose everything. I mean, like, look at it this way. Y'all signed me, right? Like, who else is gonna do it? Like, who else is gonna get on stage? Like, who else? Like, you? Like, no, duh. I'm very Harlem. I'm very, very Harlem. Like, everything about me is just so Harlem. Because Harlem is like, it's like urban. I wouldn't say the hood, because like any place is the hood, you know? But like Harlem is urban. I don't know, I feel like that's where we pick shit up first, you know what I mean? So whenever, like, you know, anyone comes to New York, they come to Manhattan, and like we're in Harlem and we're right there. So it's like we go downtown to Soho and we see, like, you know, all the people that came, and we see the styles and we see the shit, and we pick that up and we take it uptown and we flip it, you know? And then it's like, you know, we flip it and we like we get what we can afford, and we like make it look like whatever, and you know what I mean? Shit pops off. Everybody goes to the event, everybody shows out, you know? It's like Harlem's like a big ass like show. Like everyone's just always putting on a show. Like somebody's dancing, somebody's rapping, somebody's singing, somebody looks the best. Like, you know, like there's some bitch who's the flyest, like, you know, or like, you know what I'm saying? So, because we're weird like that, you know, because we pick all that shit up and we're always like trying to set trends. Like that's what Harlem people are. Like we're always trying to set trends. Like Brooklyn people are like really, really tough, but like Harlem people just want to like have a good time and like have a little party and like make up a dance and like make a song for it and put it on YouTube and try to get famous. Like I'm listening to a lot of beats. Like I'm making this record right now. Like to be honest, like really, like I'm listening to a lot of beats and just a lot of like old shit I have in my iTunes. Like I'm not really trying to get distracted because I love music, and like when new stuff comes out, I got like really obsessed with it. I was like, oh my god. And I'll be listening to that, like, oh, let me turn my beat off, let me take a break from my beat and listen to this, and then like, you know, you pick that shit up and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just like listening to a lot of beats, like just writing these songs and just getting it done. I met Hudson Mohawk at the Lucky Me show in like September 2010. It was like me, Jacques Green, like Machine Drum, all those like Lucky Me cats. And I didn't really meet him for long, but it was just like, okay, I know you, we did a show together, boom, boom. You like chat on Twitter, whatever. And this engineer I work with named Nick Hook from Cubic Zirconia was working with Hudson Mohawk on some beats. Like they were just like in the studio fooling around. And they made this beat, the beat for Jumanji. And they gave it to me, and they were just like, yo, like, we really think we should rap on this. And at first I was just like, no, this is too brolic for me. Like, you know, this is like for like Jay-Z. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what it reminds me of, like a Jay-Z beat. Like, and I was just like, nah, like, I need to like stick to my little dance tracks and like just keep it moving. But I just kept listening to it, and like, you know, like shit started going on, like, and I just kind of, I don't know, I felt like audacious enough to just do it, and I did it. Yeah, there's gonna be more up-tempo stuff. That's what I'll say. I'm not gonna say genre, I'll say up-tempo, because it's not gonna be dance music, you know, like, it's just gonna be like up-tempo, like there's gonna be energy. I don't know, I feel like it's all music, you know, like we're all people, and it's like, especially nowadays, like all the lines are like very blurred with dance music, like people are like rapping in dance music and shit like that, you know what I mean? So all the lines are blurred, and it's like you can do anything now, you know, like especially like anything that doesn't sound like anything that's out, people want that, you know, because that's like the fresh shit, that's what like moves culture forward, you know, like that's like when it shifts, when it's like, okay, this is what like pop, like this is what pop culture is now, you know. So I definitely can say that I am actively trying to do that, you know, like just kind of like push it forward, you know. I wrote to it too, you know, like I do my thing, like I just like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be all that, you know what I'm saying? Like just all that extra shit where like, you know, like talk, I mean like I would go on talk shows and shit, but just not like that bullshit shit. My grammar is terrible.